Hey, it's Kimberly with the Happiness Journey, and I wanted to share with you guys today. I've been thinking a lot today about what is happiness? What actually is happiness, and what defines happiness for us or for each person? I know for me, I spent a lot of 2018 and 2019 chasing happiness. I wanted so badly to be happy, and I didn't feel happy, and I didn't know how to get there. And I would pick up self-help books and I'd be like, hey, this is the book. This self-help book is going to change my life. And I'd read through it and I'd get some great concepts out of it, but I'd still feel the same way afterwards, or I'd implement a little bit. I feel better for a few days and then I go right back to my old self, not feeling happy and not feeling content in my life. And so I've done a lot of research today, looking up definitions of happiness in various websites and whatnot, and discovered like happiness. I mean, I know happiness comes from within. We have to be happy inside before we can be happy with our outside state or our living state. And so happiness is basically it's joy, it's contentment, but being joyous and content with your life the way it is. So being grateful for the little things in our life the way it is right now. If we can't be grateful for what we have now, we'll never be grateful if our life does change in the future. And just finding little things to be joyful for in each and every day and being content with our life the way it is. So I can get overwhelmed very easily and get anxiety very easily when my house isn't in a state I want it to be in. And I feel like I'm constantly chasing, trying to get my house to be like this perfect, spotless, show worthy home, despite having two kids, a shedding dog, and a husband in my house. So we've got four people in the house and a dog that is currently shedding her winter coat. So you can imagine what that looks like. So it's like chasing after this all the time, and I can't seem to quite get there. And so when I find that I can be thankful for little things, and little things can happen, or I can do them, or have help doing things that create kind of that feeling of happiness, I can hold on to that for a longer time. And when I'm doing this every single day, that feeling of happiness is staying there. So I was able to go previously, like for instance, I went away to a conference in Las Vegas in August, and I came home and I was like super happy, and I was like, okay, we got this, we can do this. But I'm right back into that same state I was in before I left for that conference, and within about 6 days, that feeling of happiness had left, and it was right back to how do I get that back? I need that feeling back, but I don't know where it came from, and I don't know how to get it. And it's not something that somebody can give to you. It's something that you have to create yourself. You have to create this feeling of happiness yourself. Nobody can do it for you. Nobody's going to make you happy, and nobody can take this happiness away from you, the feeling of happiness away. That's 100% on you to create it and keep it. So doing little things every single day that make you feel happy. So for me now, I'm realizing, okay, like we've started getting our kids to empty the dishwasher. That relieves one thing off me. Or, and then when they do that, like that makes me so happy to see them working together. And they're, one of them will unload them. My 5-year-old will unload the dishes. My 8-year-old will get the stool out. He'll climb on the counter. He'll put them away. And they work really well together when they're doing that. And it's amazing to watch them have that teamwork as well. So they're building teamwork. It relieves one of the duties from me. And I love watching them do it. And I mean, I'm doing other stuff, but I'm present when they're doing it as well. So things like that, like we were often like, okay, well, we'll leave this till tomorrow. Well, then tomorrow comes and it's like, okay, now we have this dishwasher to be unloaded. We have a sink back pile of dishes. And it creates this overwhelming feeling for me when I'm looking around going, okay, if somebody were to walk into our house right now, like unplanned and just drop by for a visit, I'd be thoroughly embarrassed. And this isn't the way I want to live. So we've changed that this year. We've implemented these different things just to kind of like last night I took 15 minutes. I'm like, I'm not coming downstairs in the morning to look at the dishes. I want them done now. I'm going to take 15 minutes of my time, get everything dealt with, get the kitchen cleaned up, and then go sit down and watch a movie or, whatever. So but finding little things to be grateful for, and little things that, just be happy in your day to day and living in the moment. I've spent so much time in my life living in the future and trying to get to a different place in my life instead of enjoying where I am right now. Like, enjoy the journey that you're on. You've got one life to live, and live it, and live it happy. Find something every single day that makes you happy and gives you that feeling, or helps you create that feeling within you of happiness. and you're going to enjoy your life so much more. I promise you. It's such a big change, and in myself in the last 2 3 months, 2 months, actually 2 months this year, really. And I would love to see that in every other person. It's an amazing feeling. So find little things to be grateful for and be joyful for in every single day, and live in the moment, and your life is going to be so much happier. I promise you. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon.